Good evening, everyone. Whoa. The City of Peabody Zoning Board of Appeals meets tonight in accordance with Massachusetts General Laws, Chapter 40A, and other applicable laws. Tonight's hearing will be conducted in the following manner. The Secretary will read the legal notice or state that such notice has been waived. All applications will be heard in the order they were received in the City Clerk's office or as otherwise designated by the Chair. The petitioner or petitioner's representative will present the subject application to the Board. The Chair may limit the length of all remarks. All parties in interest will be given an opportunity to speak either in favor or in opposition to a pending application, and the Board may receive similar written communications to be placed on the public record. The petitioner will be given the opportunity to refute any remarks. Let me just say now that any whispering or talking needs to be done in the hall. Excuse me, in the hall maybe, because it's disturbing. It's okay. So what I just said, I will repeat in terms that you all can understand because it might be a little mumbo-jumbo. So when it's your turn to come up, and tonight we're starting with number 3, 1 and 2 are continued. You come up to the podium and you state your name and address for the record. You will put on the little person that looks like they're speaking, and a red light will come on so you can speak directly into the microphone. Name and address for the record, and then you tell us why you're here. We have it in front of us, but we also need to hear from you, your reasons, et cetera, et cetera. Then the board will ask you a few questions, and then I will say, is there anybody in the audience to speak in favor? Those people come up, name and address for the record. Then I say, is there anybody in the audience to speak in opposition? Same thing, they come up, name and address, and tell us why they don't want your addition. Let me just remind everybody that we're here for dimensional relief. We're not here to hear neighborhood dislikes or, what happens with your neighbor during the weekend that you don't like. We're not here for that. If there are any neighbors to speak in opposition, if you want to come back to the podium and sort of explain yourself, we allow that also. It doesn't look like there will be many people speaking in opposition, but for the record, I will say if that's the case, and we have 15 people, which we have had in the past, instead of repeating yourself, you could just come up and state your name and address and say, I agree with the prior neighbor, and I'm in opposition, and you get credit for it. Please put your phones on vibrate or silence. Obviously, if it's an important phone call, by all means, of course, you can answer it. You can always come back to the podium to say something. What we really don't want is for you to start yelling something out from your seat. Hasn't happened in a while. It used to happen a lot. The other thing is, not everything can get approved. I'm sorry to say, and I say this at every meeting, if everything were to get approved, there would be no need of this. There would be no laws and regulations. You could do whatever you wanted, whenever you wanted, and disturb everybody. So it's a very fair board. We allow more than other zoning boards across neighboring communities. But if you ask for the sun, the moon, and the stars, and you're really asking for way too much, personally, I think you should know before you come to us that you're asking for too much. But if you want to try it, you can, but just know that some things just don't get approved. The other thing is, the best thing you can do before you come to us is go to all your neighbors, your abutters, and let them know what you're doing and your reasons why. Because it's really not fair to them, and it doesn't work out well if you come here and you haven't spoken to any of your neighbors, and they get something in the mail, and they come, and they don't even know what you're doing. Now, I know some neighbors don't speak, so that happens, but the best way to get things moving and to get things approved is if you talk to your neighbors and let them know what you're doing. So, after all of that, we take a vote. Yes, you're approved. No, you're not. The decision is typed and filed with the city clerk. And once that decision is filed, you do have a 20-day appeal period. You can't do anything for the next 20 days. Any questions after tonight, you can always call Grace, our wonderful clerk, tomorrow, and she would explain any little questions you have. In compliance with the open meeting law, this hearing is also being recorded by our clerk. When you are at the podium, please speak directly into the microphone and clearly, and only speak at the podium. I think that is it. So, this evening, number one, which is 124 Summit Street, we have a letter from Attorney John Kelty. Please accept this letter as a request that the above-referenced matter be continued to the next scheduled ZBA meeting, which is December 15th, 2025. Motion to accept.
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Number two, 32 Washington Street from Attorney John R. Kelty. Please accept this letter as my request on behalf of the applicant to continue the matter as scheduled for November 17th to December 15th. Motion to approve.
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
And the other one we have tonight, I don't know if people are here for this one. It is number 8, which is 1 Clinton. The contractor's name, which I cannot pronounce, nor can I read his writing, would like to move our meeting from November 17th to December 15th. Thank you, and that is 1 Clinton. Motion to accept.
So moved.
Anybody opposed? So, numbers 1, 2, and 8. Now, once again, number 8 is 1 Clinton Road. If you are here for 1 Clinton, that is not going to be heard until next month, December 15th. And I'm sorry that you had to show up tonight. But you got to hear me. Thank you. So now we're moving on to number 3, Geraldine Duffy.
Notice is hereby given that the Board of Appeals of the City of Peabody will hold a public hearing November 17th, 2025 at 7 p.m. at the Wigan Auditorium, City Hall, 24 Lowell Street, Peabody, Mass. on the application of Geraldine Duffy, care of Nicholas Branchina, for a variance from the provisions of the zoning ordinance of 2020 as amended. Sections 7.2 as it applies to the premises known as 396 Lowell Street, Peabody, existing deck, and requires relief from rear yard of 16.95 plus or minus feet, rather than the 35 feet required. The property is located in an R1B zoning district.
Hi, I'm hoping the board will approve the decision to, name and address, Geraldine Duffy, 396 Lowell Street. And my request is to tear down the existing deck, replace it with Trex, and I wanted to do an enclosed all-season porch, for like year-round porch on the back. And I've submitted a new, I think it's a plot plan, as well as I filed something, another, for the Conservation Committee, I believe it was a request to allow it or something. We had another thing that I'd paid. So, yes, yeah. There was another fee that I had to pay, right, and I did that. I think everything is in order, I hope. And unfortunately, my contractor is stuck in Connecticut with a broken car. I may have to get him later tonight.
That's okay.
If we need to speak to him, we can call him on the phone. Mm-hmm.
I don't think so. So did you say you already went before the Conservation Commission, or you have to?
No, I filed whatever they wanted, some sort of an easement that I had to do. I had to pay $300 some odd, and I paid that. So that's paid. I did the new plot plan. I had that submitted, everything that the building department requested, and I don't think there's anything else left that I need to do.
So you're all set with the Conservation Commission?
Everything.
All set? Okay. Okay, comments by the board?
I need clarification on the Concom piece. She appeared in front of Concom and they've signed off on this?
I don't think we had to. I don't think there was any need to. It wasn't requested. Some sort of a thing with an easement on the property. That's what I paid, the 300, I think it was $345 or something I paid. No. I was just told to get the plot plan and to pay an additional amount of money for the easement. Yeah, yeah. I abut the bike path. And that's probably what I paid the money for.
Is there wetlands behind your property where the old railroad bed
No,
is?
wetlands are way, way, way in back.
Okay.
Through the chair.
Wetlands in back. But I'm just doing this on the existing property. I'm building up, not really going out, do you know what I'm saying, from the house. So there's a deck there now, and I'm just enclosing the deck. I'm knocking it down and building something that would be up to code with the posts, whatever they are. I have 4x6s, they need to be 6x6, and an engineer stamped off on the plans. I have the plans with me if you need to take a look at them.
Go ahead.
Through the chair. We understand that, but on your application, all right, when you described your hardship, you indicated that the reason that it's a hardship is that it's actually in a wetlands buffer zone, which would require something from Concom.
This is a deck that was there, it's been in existence. It was already built by the same contractor, probably 30 years ago.
This.
Yeah, so I don't know what that
Okay.
is, but I was not told anything different by the building department what I had to do.
I just have I don't have much of a problem with it, to be honest with you, but I would like to condition that we have a verification of, oh, there is, okay.
Appears to be within the 100-foot buffer zone to BVW, but outside of riverfront. At a minimum, an RDA is necessary, and I think that's what I paid the extra money for, to get the easement. Yeah.
So
Okay.
you're right on point, Mr. Osborne. Absolute condition. There's
I-
no way I'm going to vote for this without a Concom sign off as a condition.
I'm
I
not
would
quite
just like
understanding what the problem is, because it's like inside my fence, my house is fenced in, and I'm just doing it on the deck that's already there. I'm knocking down the
Right.
old one, and I'm building a new deck, because it's been there for quite a while, and I'm building up. It's just to enclose my deck. I'm not like building into the woods more or something. I'm not going,
Right.
my house is all fenced in.
I understand,
Yeah.
and I'm willing to vote to approve this variance, but I want a condition that we hear, that Concom advise the board that they give their approval,
Right.
Who is Concom?
the Conservation Committee.
Oh, okay. Mhm. Yeah.
And I'm sure you have dealt with her, but we are going to condition, in order, before you build, we're going to condition your approval, if it gets approved, that the Conservation Commission writes...
Verifies
that you're okay.
That-
And there's no two ways about it. So I know that you're
Even though it's in
looking-
I'm building in my backyard that's already in existence. This isn't going out further. That's what I don't understand.
But the zoning was rewritten in 2020, so if that deck was there for 20 years ago, the zoning rules...
Been there for
have changed.
30 years at least,
Well,
my
30,
deck,
well,
yeah.
Even better. All we're asking you to do
Yep.
is to notify Concom and have them notify the board. Once we get a letter from Concom saying, yep, she was here, everything's fine, go to work.
So how do I do that? What do I have to have the contractor?
No, well,
I have to go to another meeting now on this? So this is with the Conservation Committee, and can I set that up here today with them?
no.
So I have to call them.
So you call Lucia Del Nigro, She's the chairperson of the Conservation Commission tomorrow. If you call City Hall, it will say, do you want Conservation Commission? Press 5, or whatever it is.
So there, I have to call.
But you're not approved yet. You're
No.
not approved. We're just talking this out. And so, just to make a point here, I have to use you as the example. You have an existing porch deck that was there for 30 years. So 30 years ago, the zoning could have been, we don't care about a wetland, or you can be 33 feet away. Now it's, in 2025, we care about the wetland, and now you have to be, instead of 3 feet away, you have to be 15 feet away. So I understand, and believe me, I've been through
It's
it.
just, I'm confused, yeah, where it's existing, yeah.
We understand that you own the property, and we understand you want to take down a deck and put another one, but the zoning ordinances have to comply, those setbacks and those numbers have to comply with what the rules are today, not what they were 30 years ago. And it's not just you. A lot of people will come and say, well, but this is what I have. Yeah, we get it, but you're here for a reason, because if you want to sell your house, you have to make sure that everything's in order. And, so all of that being said, if it gets approved, we're going to just put a condition that we hear from the Conservation Commission that everything is in order.
Right, that's right.
So I have to I have to set up a meeting with them, though? I can't just talk to them on the phone?
We don't even
You
know.
might be able to, you might be able to just talk to them. If you've already been there and she goes, oh, I remember you. Yeah, I'll tell the board that you've been here and everything's fine, and that's all we're looking for.
And then she'll get in touch with Grace, and then we'll all take care of it, if you get approved.
Right, just so you understand our point, all right? Who prepared this application for you? Did you prepare it yourself?
No, my
Well, see, there you
contractor
go.
did.
So whoever prepared this said that what you're building is in, not up to against, not anything, it's in a wetland buffer range. So we have
Was
to know.
that signed by Nick Branchini? I'm not too sure who prepared it. I mean, he
Right.
filed the permits or whatever and
Right,
gave
so
the, we
Since
submitted
it's
the
in
plans.
your application, we have to have assurance from Concom that it's okay to build there. And that's all it is. It's, if it's not a
Well,
problem.
what do I do
then
if they
it's
don't allow it?
Not a problem. What's that?
What do I do if they don't allow it? And it's, my deck
Just
is
go-
already existing.
If you go to the city website
Yeah.
and it says boards and commissions, just hit Conservation
No, she said,
Commission,
what if Conservation doesn't allow it?
then this variance is no good.
Then the variance is no good.
We can't allow you to build in
She
a
doesn't have to
buffer
rip down
zone.
a deck that's existing. I think that's what she's asking.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't have to rip down the deck.
It's
No, no.
rotted. That's why I want to rip it down and build a new one,
Okay, so let's just take let's take this step by step. So, you're here for a variance. We've asked you the questions. You've answered the questions. I'm going to ask if there's anybody in the audience to speak in favor or in opposition. Once that's all done and we take a vote, we're either going to vote to approve it with the condition that we hear from the Conservation Commission that you're in order, or we deny it and the whole thing's dead.
Yeah.
So that's how it works.
So I have to have another hearing, though.
Not yet.
No,
Right,
maybe
right
not.
now, we're going to hear from, are we all set here?
I am.
Then we're going to hear from the audience. If there's anybody in the audience to speak in favor? Anybody to speak in opposition? Okay, now we're going to take a vote, and after we vote, we'll explain it one more time.
Okay.
Motion is before the board.
Move to close the public hearing.
Second.
Move to approve conditional of satisfaction from Conservation Committee that all requirements of the committee be satisfied.
Second.
Roll call vote.
Mr. O'Brien,
Yes.
Mr. Gilbert,
Yes.
Mr. Bakula,
Yes.
Mr. Osborne. Yes. Ms. Gallucci.
Yes, so you've been approved. You're all set, you've been approved. There's a 20-day appeal period. Within that 20 days, Grace will hear from Conservation and let us know. Hopefully, Conservation says, yes, she's fine, everything's okay, and then in 20 days, you can build whatever you want. Let's just hope that that's what happens.
Okay, but I still have to contact them. I
You
still
have to contact them tomorrow.
Okay.
And let them know. And
Is
if
there
you-
another fee that I need to file
No,
with them?
no,
Oh,
no,
okay.
no, no,
No.
no, just a call, just a phone call.
All right, I'll call them tomorrow.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay, all right, great. Thank you.
Wonderful. Number 4, Diane Trachia, 18 Joy Road.
Notice is hereby given that the Board of Appeals of the City of Peabody will hold a public hearing November 17, 2025, at 7 p.m. at the Wigan Auditorium, City Hall, 24 Lowell Street, Peabody, Mass., on the application of Diane M. Trachia, care of Benjamin Casey, for a variance from the provisions of the zoning ordinance of 2020 as amended, Section 7.2, as it applies to the premises known as 18 Joy Road, Peabody, map lot 102-284. Petitioner seeks a variance from proposed addition and requires relief from left side yard of 7.4 plus or minus feet rather than 15 feet required. The property is located in an R1A zoning district.
Okay, anybody here for this? So is, I'm laughing because please, are you kidding? Diane Trachia, 18 Joy Road, are you here? Well, anybody here to represent 18 Joy Road?
Madam Chair, move item 4 to the end of the agenda for an opportunity for the applicant to appear.
Second.
Okay,
It's going by quicker.
that's, now we're on number 5. Paula D'Angelo Pickett, 5 Howard Ave.
All right. Notice is hereby given that the Board of Appeals of the City of Peabody will hold a public hearing November 17, 2025, at 7 p.m. at the Wigan Auditorium, City Hall, 24 Lowell Street, Peabody, Mass., on the application of Paula D'Angelo Pickett for a variance from the provisions of the zoning ordinance of 2020 as amended, Section 7.2, as it applies to the premises known as 5 Howard Ave, Peabody, Mass., map lot 104-055. Petitioner seeks a variance for proposed addition and requires relief from the side yard of 5 plus or minus feet rather than the 20 required. The property is located in an R1 zoning district.
But, oh, you don't have it, any?
Okay,
My name is Paula D'Angelo Pickett. I'm the owner of 5 Howard Ave. Oh, sorry. This one here. My name is Paula D'Angelo Pickett, and I'm the owner of 5 Howard Ave. Seeking the variance for the side lot, which is currently 5 feet and is, I guess, regulated for 20 feet. I have a non-conforming lot where the house is just 5 feet from the property line. I'm looking to extend the kitchen. I have a 10 by 10 kitchen, looking to come out straightforward, square off the house with about a 7.5 by 11 addition over the existing deck. Well, removing the deck.
could you just say that one more time?
Yes, the whole thing? So I said over the deck, but I'm actually removing the deck, so that would just be corner front. I would be removing the deck, and that's where the addition would come off the side of the house. Squaring off the house, basically. This is Carlo Caponegro.
Hi, Carlo Caponegro, Caponegro Construction. I'm her contractor and her family member. Not sure what's worse.
Through the chair, just, I believe there's a full copy of the plans. I'd like to take a peek at
I
those.
actually have extras if anybody needs them.
Okay, yeah, we got the architectural plans here.
I have more.
Yeah.
Is the addition 7.5 by 11, is that?
Yes.
That's the addition? And then the other part is a deck that's probably on the ground?
Yes.
Yeah, you know, it's a patio on the ground?
Yes.
On the ground, yeah.
Just squaring up that corner right there.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah.
To the chair, a question for the applicant. I believe you said this, and it looks like it's clear on your plan, but currently you have 5 feet side yard.
Correct.
And you're staying exactly in that line.
Yes.
Great, thank you. And I love your dogwood.
My what?
I looked at your tree today. It's a
My-
very nice tree. Thank you.
And I don't want to lose that.
While we're still looking, we have I'm not going to read them. We have some letters in favor. John and Ellen
I can't pronounce it either. Chesra.
Ches Ukra.
Yeah. We just call him John.
Their backyard is behind you.
Correct.
We have a practical use improvement, another one in favor from Lauren and Michael Leptley, 3 Howard Ave. We have one from a strong supporter, Elizabeth Bento, with no address, and they're 8, okay. We also have one in support of Caitlin Phillips Rivera, 4 Howard Ave. We also have one in support Paula Sullivan, Putnam Street Extension, which isn't near you.
It's right.
Oh,
Yeah,
it is?
Yeah, it's right beside.
Oh.
It's beside the Lepleys.
And then we have one in opposition, your neighbor Beverly Klapotsky at 7. This addition will compromise the privacy of my residence by being only 5 feet away. One of the things that's basically, to be quite honest, in your favor is that you already are 5 feet away, which is amazing that you were able to even do that however many years ago. It's pre-existing, yes. So she's the abutter, and she is not in favor of you building this. So these were the letters that we received.
Okay. May I-
That being in order,
May I speak for, it is a 2-family on that side, and I don't know her, she doesn't live there. There's tenants in there.
okay.
I've never
But
met her,
that's,
I know,
I know.
just for reference.
So do we have any questions or comments on this right now? Do we have anybody in the audience to speak in favor? In opposition? Hearing none, the matter is before the board.
I'm going to move to close the public hearing.
Second.
Okay.
Move to approve.
Second.
Roll call vote.
Mr. O'Brien?
Yes.
Mr. Gilbert? Mr. Bakula?
Yes.
Mr. Osborne? Ms. Galucci? Thank you.
Yes, you've been approved.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Right,
Number 6, Katie Adley.
Notice is hereby given that the Board of Appeals of the City of Peabody will hold a public hearing November 17, 2025 at 7 p.m. at the Wigan Auditorium, City Hall, 24 Lowell Street, Peabody, Mass. On the application of Katie Adley for a variance from the provisions of the zoning ordinance of 2020 as amended. Section 7.2 that applies to the premises noted as 10 Florence Road, Peabody, Mass. Map Lot 102-050. Petitioner seeks a variance for proposed addition and requires relief from the right side yard of 8.5 plus or minus feet instead of 15 feet required. The property is located in an R1A zoning district.
Good afternoon, members of the board. My name is Douglas Brown, sitting in for Katie Adley, representing Pegasus Design to
A
Build.
little louder, please.
I'm Douglas Brown, representing for Katie Adley, who couldn't make it today. Here for the Angel renovation at 10 Florence Road, Peabody. So as you guys can see on the plans, we are looking for an addition on the backside of the home, as well as a deck, which encroaches ahead of the 15-foot required setback. But with the existing conditions, we don't feel that the existing conditions had reached 15 feet with the existing deck. And the neighbors do not have, we don't feel that it would really impede upon the neighbors' property enough to warrant any problems.
So he's going to use the existing footprint. Right here.
So you're going to put an addition on the back of the house and then put a deck around it? is what it
Correct.
is? How wide's the deck going to be actually from the house?
The deck's about 16 feet wide. Sorry, the addition is 16 feet wide, and then the deck
gonna have to go to that.
wraps 3 feet out from that at 19'1".
So the 10.9 is actually the width of the addition plus the deck on the side there? And then it's 16.1 going the other way?
Where's his rear yard?
Or is it 10.9 for the actual addition by 16? Is it 10 by 16, the addition?
Yeah, 16.9 is the addition, and then 19'1 is the deck total width.
Okay.
Are you the builder?
Yeah, I'm a part of the contractors.
Okay, so I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you were saying, and I'm having a hard time
He was just
understanding you.
clarifying-
No. So I'm looking at this plot plan right here? Mm-hmm. And I don't see an existing house. Now, it could be me, but I don't see an existing house.
There's the house,
This is the house?
that's the house. This is the addition, and then he's putting a deck out. But the number, this number here, 10.9, goes all the way to there. But this one's 16, but in actual reality, it's 19.
Who did this plot plan?
Edward
Mr. Farrell.
It's a little
Oh,
hard to read.
it's very hard to read. So I see the house, and I see a deck. And what else am I looking at?
They're building an addition with a deck around it, wrapping around it.
They're building an addition with a deck wrapped around it.
So that
I don't see
10.9
it.
is the addition and the deck?
I don't see it.
So, this where the lines are?
Yeah.
That's the addition. But then he's building a deck all the way around it.
Oh,
Oh, the deck doesn't have the lines. Oh, I see.
Oh, I
Okay,
see.
all right.
The deck
okay.
goes all the way around it, and that's, the deck is.
The
Day 5 because
this is the addition. That arrow
get
is
it.
pointing
the
to,
be as
all right.
close, it's the deck.
yep, okay. Do you use Mr. Farrell a lot? Because I would
Yeah, we
tell
use
him that
his,
he is deficient in his plot plans. No, I get it. It's very confusing.
I understand.
All right, so
But we
this
figured it out.
is the addition.
You okay?
Not yet. Right side yard. 15 feet. Oh, okay, there's the 8.5, okay. Driveway. The stairs coming off the deck would be closer than 8, no. Oh, I see, the land goes out that way.
Right.
Okay, I'm good.
Any other comments, questions? Anybody in the audience to speak in favor? In opposition? Hearing none, the matter is before the board.
Move to close public hearing.
Second.
Move to approve.
Second.
Roll call vote.
Mr. O'Brien,
Yes.
Mr. Gilbert,
Yes.
Mr. Bakula,
Yes.
Mr. Osborne,
Yes.
Ms. Galucci.
Yes, you have been approved.
Thank you. Okay, and Madam Chairperson, I just called the applicant for,
Yep.
for 10 Florence Road. Is
Trachea?
that Trachea, with a Joy Road, I'm sorry, for Joy Road, and he didn't realize he had to present. He thought we'd just look over the paperwork. He is coming.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
So now we have number 7, Robert and Karen Carosa.
Notice is hereby given that the Board of Appeals of the City of Peabody will hold a public hearing November 17, 2025, at 7 p.m. at the Wigan Auditorium, City Hall, 24 Lowell Street, Peabody, Mass., on the application of Robert and Karen Carosa for a variance from the provisions of the zoning ordinance of 2020 as amended. Section 7.2, it applies to the premises known as 13 West Diane Road, map lot 100-049. Petitioner seeks a variance for proposed decks and requires relief from the right side of 2 plus or minus feet rather than 20 feet required, left side yard of 13 plus or minus feet rather than the 20 feet, and the front yard of 16 plus or minus feet rather than the 25 feet required. The property is located in an R1 zoning district. This was a redo.
Thank you. Thank you. John Kelty, attorney, representing the applicants, Robert and Karen Carosa. The Carosas purchased the property some time ago from Mr. Albert Colarusso. I've done some research since the last time I was here. This matter was here last month. You denied it. I brought it. I'm sorry. Yes, you denied. I went to the Board of I went to the Planning Board with a different application. Essentially, I went to the Planning Board with the proper application. It's all my bad. Last meeting, poorly advertised, poorly applied for, about everything that could have confused the board, we allowed to happen. This time, I've got a letter from the building commissioner that calls out the variances that are additionally called out in the advertisement. And we are seeking what amounts to 2 variances. I've asked for 3 variances, one being a side yard, which existed back as far as 1990. In 1990, the property was actually immediately on the sideline. The then people to the right, where it now says William Buckley and Alicia Mariscali, that was the home of John and Mary Wazelchuk. They had registered land. They cut off a 124 square foot piece of land in order to create a 2-foot side yard for this house. We have re-advertised that side yard just in the event that a variance was never granted. I've also asked for a 16-foot front yard where the deck, the proposed deck and stair down invade the front yard, so I need a 16-foot front yard, 2-foot right side yard, and we've advertised a 13-foot left side yard, which shows on this plan where there is a proposed deck. The corner of the house is 11 feet away, but in the event that the building inspector is mindful that the new deck at the rear has a deck and stairs that'll be 13 feet away, we've asked for that variance as well. So there were 3 variances: left side yard, front setback, and the right side yard, which, as I said, has existed since at least 1990. And with that, I did get approval to come back before the board. We re-advertised it, advertised it properly. I hope that the changed plan, which is identified a little differently than it was before, the earlier plan suggested there was an addition on that right side, and that's not the case. We're coming from a deck which is going to be in front of a bump out that already exists on that property. With that, I'm happy to answer any questions that you may have. Mr. Carrozza is here this evening. He can answer questions that you may have as well. The plan changed fundamentally by its identification. Chris took off the reference to addition.
Question to the chair.
So, Jack, are they putting 2 decks on? Yes. One in the back and one on the side? Is that what I'm looking at?
Side which extends to the front, that's correct. In this instance, we have met with neighbors on both sides and behind us who had no objection.
Question to the chair. Attorney Kelty, where are the stairs for the rear proposed deck? Let me clarify my question.
Where the plan identifies proposed deck and stairs. The stairs, I believe, are within the deck structure where it shows 13. The stairs actually begin almost like inside the deck, do you know what I mean, against the house? So they don't extend any further than that 13 feet. Am I confusing?
You're confusing.
So if you look at the square that Chris Mello says is proposed deck and stairs,
Yeah.
the stairs are coming down kind of within that space that he's shown you.
Okay. And just a note, Mr. Mello does a ton of work for the city. It's odd to me that he drew in the stairs in the front deck, but didn't draw them in the back. I just found it curious, but I appreciate your clarification.
Done.
I'm just wondering, and I hope I'm not giving anybody any ideas, but they wouldn't, down the line, want to enclose this deck at all, would they, do you think?
No plan to enclose, no.
So, you know, fortunately or unfortunately, this would be something where I would almost say most of this is you're asking for the sun, the moon, and the stars. But fortunately, in your case, because of everything that we've seen, it makes sense. It's hard to say that, but it makes sense. It does. Any other questions or comments? Mr. Gilbert, you okay?
I am just lovely.
Well, that's wonderful. We all are lovely. Anybody in the audience to speak in favor? In opposition, matter is before the board.
Move to close the public hearing. Move to approve.
Roll call vote.
Mr. O'Brien,
Yes.
Mr. Gilbert,
Yes.
Mr. Bakula, Mr. Osborne,
Yes.
Ms. Gallucci.
Yes, you have been approved.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. So number 8, here you go, sir.
No, 7.
Oh, is he here? Mr. Number 4, Diane Trachia, 18 Joy Road, are you here? Okay, could you come up now, please, sir? We're going to do number 4 now?
Just,
Number 4,
just a question.
yes, we
Should-
did. What?
Does it make sense to do 9 and go back to 4? I think we said we'd do 4 at the end.
Is that all right?
To get 9 done?
Okay,
Thank you,
very,
sir.
very good. Thank you, Chris. Number 9, I believe Mr. Bakula has to recuse himself? Yeah. So you have to, like, move somewhere else?
Notice is hereby given that the Board of Appeals of the City of Peabody will hold a public hearing November 17, 2025, at 7 p.m. at the Wigan Auditorium, City Hall, 24 Lowell Street, Peabody, Mass. On the application of Ted and Kristen Neri, care of Chris Crump, for a variance from the provisions of the zoning ordinance of 2020 as amended. Section 7.2 it applies to the premises known as 54 Linden Road, Peabody, Mass. Map Lot 116-075. Petitioner seeks a variance for proposed porch and requires a relief from front yard of 12 plus or minus feet rather than 20 feet required. The property is located in an R1 zoning district.
Thank you very much. Good evening. My name is Chris Crump, CWC Design, representing my clients, Ted and Chris Neary, for 54 Linden Road. We're here tonight seeking a relief for a front yard setback. The structure and the lot are pre-existing non-conforming as it stands right now. The Nearys have been in the house for 63 years. The second generation owner. Yeah, second generation owner, and now they found that it's finally time for them to do a remodel addition on the home. And right now, we're looking to put a front porch on the front of the house, a covered porch. And we need some relief to go from, I forgot the number off the top of my head, from 19 to 12, I believe it is. And I also have photos of other properties on the street showing that there are many other front porches that are even much closer to the street. They also have a number of abutters here today to speak in favor of the project, and I'm here to answer any questions you may have.
Question through the chair, if you don't mind. On this drawing, just what's the number? I see the 12 feet from the proposed porch to the front.
Yep.
Is that an 8'6" or a 6'6" that's current?
You have to look at it sideways.
I'm going to say it's 6'6".
I apologize. Let me just give me a minute. I have to.
It's just it's a photocopy glitch, if you will.
It's 6'6" is the depth of the covered front porch.
So 6'6" and then 12. Okay.
Yep.
Through the chair. So there is also, though, a proposed addition on the back of the house?
No, that's an existing structure that's coming off.
Okay, on your plan it says proposed addition.
Well, it
So
says proposed.
So we're only trying to do the front porch?
Correct, sir.
So
Yeah.
So we're not doing this other thing?
This is a line from that proposed that goes down to this.
Okay. See, okay, which
And
is,
the side addition that we're looking on the house does meet the setbacks.
okay. Okay, you are doing that, but you're legal.
Yes,
so
correct.
You don't need anything for that.
Correct, yes, sir.
So it's just the front porch?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great.
Mr. Gilbert? Mr. O'Brien? I mean, Mr.
So you would have no neighbors
Almost.
on the side of your neighbor, on your proposed side. And you're not going any further on the, no, on the left-hand side. No, I have no problems with it.
Doesn't matter, yeah. Mr. Gilbert?
The only neighbors on the right are the ones that consistently trash that this great family consistently cleans up. It's a great neck of the woods and a great property and a great Peabody family. I'm 100% in favor of this.
Well, I guess there's no need to vote. Anybody in the audience to speak in favor? You can just come up and state your name and address for the record and say you have no problem.
Joe Horahan, 52 Linden Road. Yes.
Tom Wellens, 51 Linden Road, right across the street from Teddy. Won't affect me at all, no.
Anybody else? Okay,
I guess no one wants to get on the naughty list.
anybody else? All right, hearing none, then matters before the board.
Move to close public hearing.
Second.
Move to approve.
Now, you know you need 5 yeses for this to go through.
4.
I mean, 4. Okay, roll call vote. I wanted to make sure you were paying attention.
Mr. O'Brien?
Yes.
Mr. Gilbert?
Yes.
Mr. Osborne?
Yes.
Ms. Gallucci? Yeah, well, let's see.
Yes, you're all set, you've been approved.
Thank you very much, everybody. Have a good night.
Oh, for goodness sakes, Mr. Bakula, you didn't have to hide. All right, now we are on number 4.
We already read the notice.
You read the notice, so Mr. Trachia, or whoever is here to represent Diane, the contractor, name and address for the record, please.
My name is Benjamin Casey. My new address is 18 Joy Road. And we previously submitted a variance request for a 2-car garage with a family-only dwelling above it. But we have recently decided, due to cost and everything else, we would like to get approval for just a second floor. And I believe we will still need the variance for the left side of the building.
Let me see if I just understood what you said.
Okay.
So the application is for an addition,
Yes, and a 2-car garage attached in the back of the property. So I apologize for the confusion.
So you're looking to put the second floor on this part right here?
The whole, so, I'm
Or is
sorry,
it the
I'm
whole
trying to
house?
call and figure out how not to waste everyone's time. We would like to do a whole second floor.
Oh, the whole
Not
house?
going any further left or right. We would like to
Okay.
cantilever off. Yep. Yes, so I apologize. I've been, sorry, can I explain for 1 minute? Oh, okay. Yes, this was a recent change, and I apologize. I've tried to call and explain myself and try not to waste everyone's time. But yeah, I didn't know if I would still require it because I'm 7.5 on one side, but I am staying in the existing. Okay, I apologize. Sorry. Yes, so that is the new plan. Okay, could we cantilever 2 feet off the front and back would be fine, right? We have the setbacks for that.
Here's my concern.
To make the second floor a little bit bigger than the first, to cantilever off the front and back by 2 feet.
Did you submit your plan to the building inspector?
I submitted this plan right here for this, yes, and it's been edited. Yes, I have an architect and a builder and everything else, and I can resubmit. Yes. 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 Yes.
Okay, how about this? How about this? We're going to table this tonight. And you go to the building department tomorrow.
Okay.
Tell them everything you want to do.
Yep.
With whatever plans you have, and if you need a variance, then you come back to us.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So may I have a motion to table this until Mr. Casey may or may not have to come back to us? All in favor?
Okay.
Yeah, and if we have to, you'll be on number 1 in
Okay.
December 15th.
Okay, thank you very much.
All in favor? I mean,
Aye.
can I have a motion? Everybody approved with this?
Just a comment on the motion. I
Yes.
think that's the right thing to do, because we had a project in front of us recently, and the application said one thing, and the drawing was different.
Right.
And we made
Yes.
that person do some
I
work.
totally
So
understand.
And we shouldn't make
just to
any
make sure-
assumptions.
Yep.
All our documents.
Right.
But they could still say that I'm okay with the building department, in which case I would not have to re-present, right?
Correct.
Okay, thank you very much.
Good.
Thank you.
And are you together? Or are you just here for entertainment?
All right,
Thank you.
thank you, have a good night.
Wonderful. Do you have any questions?
Aristides Roumeliotis, 3 Wentworth Road. And what we're planning to do, would like to do, is build a ADU. And we, from what why? I'm 78. And my wife is 63. So, anyway, I read the regulations and what have you, and I believe we will need 2 variances. The first one would be independent means of ingress, because the house is a split, and there is no back door to go to the backyard. So in order to go to the ADU, we have to go 5 steps up on the front, 5 steps, another 5 steps inside to go to the main level. And then to go to the ADU, we have to go another 10 or 11. So we will need a variance to have 2 means of independent egress and egress.
So I'll tell you what's,
I'm sorry?
It's hard to go up and down the street.
Correct.
Yeah.
So we need an entrance from the,
so what you need to do is, you don't know what to do yet? Is that why you're listening to us?
Right.
Okay, so what you need to do is you need to get yourself an architect or a surveyor, and they'll draw up what you want, and they'll survey the land, and you might not need a variance, because, you know, if you're within the limits,
we are certainly within the limits.
then you don't need a variance, but you'll need a building permit, and all you do is go to the building department and see Grace or Kelly, and then they will tell you all the things you need from the builder or the surveyor.
Okay.
So this is just if, you're going to build a house and you have to stay 15 feet away, but you want to only stay 8 feet away, then you need a variance. You might not need one.
Okay.
But you need a building permit.
Sure, we understand that, and we have someone drawing plans, an architect. And at the same time, though, the first one is the size. Our house is very small. It's 1,280 feet. So to build an ADU, we have to comply with a maximum 50%. It's only 640 feet. And we'd like to have 900. Right, it's either 50% of the existing unit up to whichever is the lesser. So I was going to see how easy or difficult it is to get a variance to increase that 640 based on. To exceed the 50%. Okay, and it's not unreasonable to go. But it's not unreasonable to go up to 700, for instance.
Yeah, within reason.
Okay, exactly.
But call the building department tomorrow, or go down in person, and they will answer all your questions.
Fantastic.
They'll walk you through.
Yeah, excellent.
Okay.
Very friendly board. Thank you very much.
Okay, and now I just had, my name is Felicia Lazarakis, 3 Wentworth Road, so I would assume out of courtesy, we should discuss with our neighbors first, even on this.
It's always nice.
It's,
Nice, you know.
oh,
Yeah.
yeah, okay. 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 Thank you. Okay.
We need to accept the October 20th meeting minutes. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, and our next meeting is December 15th. Thank you all very much. This meeting is adjourned.